So without further ado, what are the odds on them doing Jared Gordon, Patty 2 next?
Plus 25,000.
No chance. No chance Patty's saying yes to that. No chance. The UFC's like, we got away with that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I think deep down, actually, I don't know. I was going to say, I feel like deep down when Patty's back in the changing room, he's just like, we got away with that one.
I don't know about that.
Deep down.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. After rethinking it, he's like, that was a 30-27. I can't believe they gave me 29-28.
All the bots. All those spam bots.
All those bots, man.
All right. Well, this weekend we've got UFC back at the Apex one more time.
Great card, actually, for an Apex card. I have to say, it's a nice way to end the year. There's a lot of really good fights on this one.
Headlined by Jared Cannonier versus Sean Strickland. Nothing on KSW, right? So we're just focusing on...
Yeah, we're just going to do the UFC. Unfortunately, no offerings from DraftKings Sportsbook as of now on KSW. I know you're itching to get a line on Pooch, but Rick actually thinks that Pooch should be a bigger underdog.
Really? What is he right now?
Yeah.
Plus 115.
Plus 150. Yeah, wow. Against Mamed Khalidov? I mean, Pooch is on
Khalidov is
he's some kind of... I mean, he's on a roll right now.
I get the size, right? Size is obviously a factor here, but that doesn't feel like...
Fight doesn't go to a decision minus 450. Just feels like an excellent parlay piece.
Slam.
Wait, can I do that or no? I can't, right?
They don't have it on DraftKings.
They don't have the odds.
That's on a different sportsbook. That is
okay.
That is a beautiful parlay piece right there.
All right, let's Frank, you got your pick ready, right, in the chamber?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just in case if someone pulls out late. All right, let's randomize this order. Let's see who's going.
No music again. Interesting.
Yeah, no noises.
Nothing. Sound effects. Again.
Bang. Same one as last time. Do you want me to run it back?
No. Listen.
I don't remember. Who is it?
Just for fun. Just do it one more. I just want to see one more time. Is there a glitch in the Matrix here ever since we went to 3?
All right, let's see.
It's you first, by the way, and then...
Nice.
There we go. This is going to change it up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
all right, so it's fine. So then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Rick will start.
Yep.
I'll go second. Ariel will bring up the rear at third.
All right, here we go.
How we feeling, Rick?
I mean, I'm not sweating at all.
You're not?
Taking the big dog Shavkat, baby.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Best fight odds. They've ruined it.
What?
He's not fighting this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We went over this on Monday.
Yeah, best fight odds.
Oh, all right. Then let me have Amir Albazi.
That was one I was looking at.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he's going to look pretty good there.
Prepared.
Amir Albazi minus 425 against Alessandro Costa plus 3.
No, you know what? I was about to say, like, you can take that. I have others, but every time I do that, it ends up not going well for us. I'm just going to take Albazi.
I like that. I wish Best Fight Odds would move that Shavkat thing. I wish Shavkat was on this card.
Wait, hold on. So is Shavkat and Neal not happening, or did it get moved?
No. They're the co-main on the first card of 2023.
Okay.
So this would be.
I knew that
fight
fight was announced.
There's already 2 people from Kazakhstan fighting on this card. They could have made it, the trifecta.
Historic. By the way, gun to my head right now. I don't even know what the main is for the first card. Is it Calvin Kattar against Giga Chikadze?
No, that was 2022.
Yeah.
Is it Gastelum?
Oh, against Nasruddin?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the main?
I'm almost positive that is what it is.
Jeez.
Wow. I mean, just put Shavkat in the main, baby. Just
I don't know why he's not. Yeah. Kelvin Gastelum, Nasruddin.
That feels Shavkat. Jeff
Am
Neal
I crazy? But Shavkat and
is
Neal
a way bigger fight.
Way bigger.
Fight. Yeah.
Way bigger. You're talking about a guy that, like, if Shavkat goes in there and runs through him like he has been everyone else, like the murmurs of title shot really have to be coming to fruition.
Wow, that is
that was our preview of the
card
that's coming in 2023.
Anyway, you went with Amir Albazi. That brings us to me.
Let's
go. In the most typical fashion, I'll be taking my talents over to the alternate total rounds on the DraftKings Sportsbook website. I will be taking Drew Dober, Bobby Green over 1.5, minus 370. Yes, Drew Dober does have an affinity for finishes, but Bobby Green, prior to the Islam Makhachev fight, which can't even really count that, you're getting short notice against the now lightweight king. 14 of his previous 16 had gone to a decision. Drew Dober, 7 of his last 10. While he gets finishes, 7 of his last 10 have gone over the 1.5. I think it's going to be a fantastic fight. Beautiful striking battle, and I think it goes long.
Okay. That means it is my turn. Can I pull the...
I had a feeling you were going to say
the group. There's a few things I'm looking at the moment. I'll tell you about 3 things that I'm looking at. Whoops, my thing just went crazy. Okay, so the first one I feel least confident in, but I'll just throw it out there in case you guys feel otherwise. The previously mentioned Manel Cape against David Dvorak. You mentioned, what gives me pause about this, you mentioned that we've had some bad luck with Manel.
I was actually wrong about that.
Oh.
I don't know who I was thinking of. Maybe Ode Osborne I was thinking of.
Okay, weird. By the way, what about Saeed Nurmagomedov, minus 110? When's the last time Nurmagomedov was a minus 110?
I know, but Kak Ramanov is nice.
Okay, so forget about that. Okay, we'll keep it on ice.
Yeah, keep that in there.
Yeah. Sergey Morozov against one Journey Newson. Sergey right now is a minus 280. Newson is a plus 235. Manel Cape, by the way, minus 240. Dvorak, a plus 200. And then the last one, which is probably the one that I'm leaning towards right now, Jake Matthews, minus 260. Matthew Semmelsberger, plus 220. What do you guys think?
Jake Matthews looked fantastic last time out. I think Sergey is getting a pretty good matchup in Journey Newson here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably lean those two before the first one.
Rick?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Something about Jake. I feel like Jake is really coming into his own. As you said, he looked great. Yes, go ahead.
I think Cape is going to win, but I think he makes it dicey in the beginning of each fight.
What do you like better, Jake or Morozov?
Matt Semmelsberger, his wins in the UFC.
Martin Sano up there.
I mean, the opponents are a combined 3-9 in the promotion. Like Jake Matthews has 11 UFC wins. This would be far and away his best and most impressive win. If Jake Matthews looks like he did against Fiallo, he's going to look fantastic. Yeah. Sergey Morozov, he is a better fighter than Journey Newson.
Yeah,
so
I'll go Sergey Morozov.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We ended up with a Kazakhstan fighter on our parlay. So that gets us to plus 112. Dober Green over 1.5, minus 370. Amir Abazi, minus 425. Sergey Morozov, minus 280.
Who would Frank have taken? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious.
Strickland.
Wow.
Oh.
Serious?
Oh. Yep.
All right, so let's just say hypothetically, and we'll keep an eye on this for Saturday night.
There's no way.
Strickland would have boosted it to plus 300.
Whoa. You really
Let's
think
just keep an eye on
practically even money.
Of all the choices out there, you really like Strickland?
Oh, was I supposed to break down each option? And
No, I just
No, that was your pick. That's who you would have.
Thank
I'm
you.
just glad to hear who you had in the holster. That's admirable of you, Frank.
I love it, by the way.
Yeah, I love the picks that you guys did. I'm looking forward to making some money this weekend.
You sound so
genuine. Strickland.
Yeah, I'll probably do a little bit of both, just to ride with you guys.
Were you hoping to get back in before the new year?
Nah, it's fine. I understand. We'll get Killashaw's back in before Frank. I get it.
Wow. That would be funny if we had fans as like the fourth before we let Frank in. Let's see. Is Killshaw in the chat? I see old friend Alex Weber here in the YouTube chat.
Yeah, he's claiming that because Connor's jersey is fake is why France still won.
Wow. Yes, I see this. GC is wearing a fake France jersey, hence the curse. Hence the curse didn't work. Is this true? Is this a knockoff?
False.
But it's not the World Cup jersey.
Do you not see the Nike logo? This is this is from Euros. I will admit to that. This is not the official World Cup jerseys for 2022.
But either was
the
Belgian one, right?
Yeah, I can't just be throwing out money left and right for French soccer jerseys.
Wow. Well, it's good to see Killshot back.
Yeah, great to see
Jack Bowen is there. Cross is there. Brandon is there. We got the whole crew over there.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon.
Eric, Olajuwon. It's a good group.
Oh,
Moderator Lewis even in there.
Speaking of shout outs, gotta give one. I almost forgot this. First Form, you saw the package on Monday, Ariel.
Oh yeah.
Like nutrition, they sent us like T-shirts. Our man Chico sent like this whole care package. I mean, unbelievably nice from him. We got beef jerky sticks. We've got protein cookies. Like he wrote this unbelievably nice note for all of us. I mean, shout out to Chico. Shout out to First Form. Unbelievable stuff from him. I mean, so nice, so unnecessary.
Absolute legend. Yeah, great stuff.
Like I was blown away.
I know. Really nice note. Thoughtful.
Yeah, the drinks are good. They're good. They wake you up. That's for sure.
Definitely get the heart going.
Why'd you have to pick up a drink that wasn't open? Felt like you would have been like, "Oh, drink good. I just pounded this today."
Oh, you want me to open it on air? Take a sip.
These things are 300 milligrams of caffeine each. Don't. Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh, this is a blue raspberry. I had the citrus surge earlier. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Blue raspberry, just as good.
Wait, you're having your second one?
We're doing an ad right now. Yeah.
I know. Hashtag not an ad. All right.
Yeah, shout out to Chico.
I feel good about this. And Monday will be our second to last show of 2022. We'll have a Monday show, a Wednesday show, then we're off till January 4th. And of course, we return for the highly anticipated, highly prestigious MMA Awards. Should I hint at the potential in-studio guest next week, or should I not go there?
Absolutely.
Wow. Of course you should.
Well, I'll just say this. I referenced this at the beginning, right? Forgiving, not forgetting. But a feud that started on January 1st, right?
Yes.
Might come full circle on December 23rd, last show.
It just clicked in with me.
I didn't realize that was still a thing.
You didn't realize what?
That was still a possibility.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I now remember.
Further proof that I will forgive, I won't forget.
I can't wait.
Could be contentious, could not be contentious, but I would say watch this space next Wednesday. We'll see. Hey, I'll be here. Okay?
I think it's the 21st, not the 23rd.
Yeah, I keep saying the 23rd because that's my kid's last day of school. 21st,
I got a flight out of here on the 22nd.
Where are you going?
Atlanta.
Oh, sick.
Home.
30 South.
Connor, we on for Japan?
Yeah, dude. I got a flight direct from Hartsfield to Tokyo.
All right, let's go.
Underrated airport, if only because last I checked, which was a while ago, Atlanta Airport, one of the very few with a TCBY in it.
Oh, shout out to TCBY.
Love TCBY.
I think it's just an underrated airport, period. Like,
have you ever had TCBY there?
Not there, but I've had TCBY.
And it's a very sort of like prepackaged TCBY. It's not like you could get the shiver. You could, but why are you shaking your head? TCBY is fantastic.
I didn't know you were such a TCBY
I'm sure
fan.
TCBY is great. I haven't had it in 20 years, but the fact that you're like vouching for specifically the Atlanta Airport TCBY.
It's the only airport that I've ever seen that has TCBY, number one. Number two, TCBY, there's one TCBY left in Montreal, and it's on Côte Saint-Luc Road, and any Montrealer knows exactly what I'm talking about. It is an absolute staple hangout spot. Everyone goes there to hang out, and the shiver with score. I mean, when I put that in my mouth, the shiver with score, vanilla.
The product is called the Shiver?
No, yeah, it's like their version of the Blizzard. Shiver.
Oh.
Yeah, the Shiver. You guys know what Shiver is?
Do you guys have counties in Canada?
No.
But that's what the C stands for in TCBY, right? Like the county's
best. Country's best.
Country's best. Is it frightful? I don't understand anymore. I'm just gonna fade out here.
Woodwork.
When I put the Shiver with score in my mouth, I feel like something's happening inside, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like it's a slice of heaven.
Yeah, we know what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you got me looking at this. TCBY, shout out. Frank is like actually denying this. Like he's having a revisionist history that this Waywork thing didn't happen.
When?
Dude, you were discussing
what thing?
With Corporate Alex. He said Waywork instead of Woodwork. And I just kind of pocketed it. I was just like, oh.
So you didn't correct me in the moment?
No.
All right. Well, I guess I could have.
By the way, Frank, how do you feel about that? Like as a friend, instead of correcting you,
you guys are just collecting material. Yeah, I totally get it. It's
do you
fine.
feel like that's a betrayal?
No,
not at all.
It's fine.
I mean,
because it goes both ways.
Do you feel like you have to be on your P's and Q's?
No, I mean, I made a comment because I'm not feeling so hot today.
Oh, what's wrong?
It finally comes out.
I was trying to hide it from you. Oh my God. And I was like, man, I can't be giving people crap all the time for the days I'm not feeling up to it. And
Wait, you knew about this, Connor?
Yes, he's felt terrible all day long.
He kept asking, like, how are you guys doing?
Don't tell Ariel.
100%.
Yeah, that's why.
So great.
That's why don't you want to tell me this?
He was scared of your germophobia.
Yeah.
He has a phobia of your germophobia.
Okay, and so here we are probably with like 10 to 15 minutes max left in the show. Why are you telling me now?
It slipped.
What do you think it is, COVID?
No. Can we move on now?
Something in his throat, he says. Yeah. I started coughing during the show, too.
Did you blame... Is it true you blamed someone in the studio?
Absolutely. The person sitting next to me gave me COVID last year.
Messed up.
Oh my gosh.
I will take that to court.
Wow, that is crazy. All right, that was weird last year when I came back from the holiday and everyone had it over the break. I was like, "Hey guys, how was your break?" "Oh, we all had COVID." We're like, "What?" Crazy.
I think I was the only one that didn't have it back in the control room.
Knock on some wood.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Thank you, New York Rick. Appreciate it. The floor is yours, GC. We need to know who you're picking. Obviously, you let us know a few of those picks, but what do we got? Ooh.
Let's start with it. Yeah, a little holiday theme, a little winter celebration. This is the last time I'll be giving
there it is again.
See you, Rick. This is the last time I'll be giving out picks here in 2022. We start with Sergey Morozov. You just picked him in the parlay.
Let's go.
I mean, I just think he's a level above Journey Newson on the feet, grappling exchanges, getting takedowns. I think this is likely going to be a very clear decision for him. 30-27, 29-28. I think he's going to get this done without too much trouble. Next up, Manel Kopp versus Dvorak. We're going to go under 2.5. Obviously, it's a flyweight fight. We're going to have to take the under. But just statistically speaking, Manel Kopp, last 2 fights, first round victories for him. 5 of his last 7, dating back to his Ryzen days, have finished under the 2.5. Dvorak, he does go to more decisions, but 17 of his 24 career fights have not gone to a decision, so they've ended inside the distance. Manel Kopp also at minus 250, minus 260. He only has 1 win by decision in his entire career out of his 17 victories, so I feel good that he might get this one done inside the distance. Next up, Renat Fakhretdinov.
Oh, wow. Well done.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. I took this one as soon as it opened at minus 150, and I thought I got a good line, and then it shot back up to even money. It seems to be coming back down to that minus 150 range, so I don't feel as bad about it. I should have just waited on it, though. Brian Battle, he's coming in on short notice. I know he's looked great, that fantastic knockout of Takashi Soto last time out. But going back and watching his fights, Trayshawn Gore, he went for 3 takedowns. He landed 2 of them. When he did land them, they came with pretty relative ease. He got taken down twice by Gilbert Urbina. And Renat, some people might say he's a can crusher. The level of competition isn't fantastic, but when he fought Andreas Michailidis, who is a wrestler himself, the takedowns look fantastic. Got 5 of them, 13 minutes of control time. He's very active once he gets on top. If he can land these takedowns, I think this is going to be one-way traffic, and I'm going to lean on the side of him being able to do so here, especially with Battle coming in on short notice. Battle wins. Fantastic victory for him for the resume. Keep it moving. Julian Marquez. It's just with Deron Winn fighting at middleweight, he's always going to be at just a massive size disparity. This time it's 8 inches of height, a few inches of reach, but when you're that much shorter than your opponent, the reach becomes more of a thing. You're now punching up. You're losing some power on your shots. If he can get the takedowns, which obviously he can, that's his only path to victory. If he can get the takedowns, that's how he gets the victory. I know Julian Marquez isn't the greatest takedown defender in the world, but if it stays standing, this is Julian Marquez all day. If it does go to the mat, he's still alive for a sub. He's got 3 submission wins in his UFC career, 11 submission attempts across those fights, so he stays active when he's on the ground. So I don't think it's a shut and close case if Deron Winn does get the takedowns, but I'm going to assume that this does stay standing. I mean, Julian Marquez, he beat Phil Hawes. Phil Hawes brutalized Deron Winn on the feet. So at a playable
math,
price,
be careful.
I know it usually doesn't work, but at a playable price with this giant size advantage, I'm going to side with Julian Marquez here. Next up, you mentioned him, Jake Matthews. I mean, I played this right when it opened. The way that he looked against Andre Fiallo at UFC 275, I had to play him again. It was like almost like a high. He was a dog money against Andre Fiallo, and like when you talk about flow state, that was flow state. Like just the confidence that he was fighting with until he got the knockout, the shrug after he gets the knockout. I mean, he looked fantastic. I'm going to trust that he's on his way up. I mentioned it earlier about Simmelsberger. He hasn't fought the greatest competition in the UFC. His opponents that he's beaten, 3-9 within the promotion. Jake Matthews, he's been around for a minute. Maybe getting a little overhyped this week. I don't know, but I think he's good enough to get it done against Simmelsberger. So I will ride with him. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Last time out against Sam Alvey, just threw the caution to the wind. He said, we're not going to hang out here for long. Gets it done in under 2 minutes, just throwing giant punches. Jed Meshew on No Bets Barred called him a kitchen sink fighter. He just throws the kitchen sink at it until it's done. And I'm just going to assume he's going to take the same route here. If Cody Brundage tries to wrestle, I think he's just going to stuff the takedowns and be able to find the knockout. Cody Brundage, nice knockout last time out, but I do just rate Oleksiejczuk as the better striker in this situation. So I think he gets it done here, and I think he gets it done by knockout. So I took him at inside the distance of -125. Julian Erosa, man, has really turned it around. I've actually faded him before. He lost 4 of his first 6 UFC fights. Now he's won 5 of his last 6 and had a fantastic performance last time out against Hakeem Dawodu. Made me pay for it. Thought he was really impressive. He just makes fights battles, dude. He makes them dirty. I think he's going to be able to close the distance. Caceres, I think he needs to keep it at range, use the kicks, try and get the back of Erosa. I think Erosa has too good a grappling of his own. I think he's just going to close the distance, like I said. Just be able to make it nasty. And I think he's going to get the best of an aging Caceres, despite them being near the same age. Another flyweight fight on this one. Amir Albazi versus Costa. I'm going to go with the under 2.5 in this one. Albazi is an up-and-coming prospect. 4 of his last 5 fights have finished in the first round. 13 of his 16 fights in his career have gone under the 2.5. Costa, if he is going to win, I think it's going to be by knockout. I mean, he's got big-time KO power. 3 of his last 4 have gone under the 2.5. 10 of his 14 fights in his career have gone under the 2.5, including 8 of those being first-round finishes. So I think this one is going to be fireworks. I think Albazi probably gets it done, but if he doesn't, I think Costa would be finding the chin on that one. And tell me if I'm wrong here. Amir Albazi, just looking at him and then going directly to Arman Sarukian, it's almost like the people do the Pokemon Evolve thing. Like they both have the red shorts, similar body types, similar hairstyles. They look pretty similar. I don't know why. Just
by the way, I'm colorblind, but previous slide, Albazi.
Yeah.
Is Costa black and white?
He's not black and white. He's just like faded because this isn't an official UFC picture. The UFC website didn't have a picture of him, so I had to go to Google. But yeah, good catch there.
I actually think it's, I mean, it probably is not worth the time, but if, let's say you picked Albazi and he was in color and then the loser is in black and white. You know what I mean?
Actually, it wouldn't take that long. I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
Or you could just kind of color match them.
I don't know what that means.
2023 production value takes another step forward. All right, co-main event. I mean, in my opinion, this is the fight of card. This is the fight of the card. This is the maybe not the people's main event. Maybe that's Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. But I mean, this fight is super high level. These dudes are absolute monsters. I think it's going to be an incredibly close fight. I think it's going to be an incredibly close decision. And in what I think is going to be a very close contested decision, similar to that Sarukian-Gamrot fight. Damir Magulov, 19-fight win streak. 16 of those guys had winning records. And he's a plus 160. And it's probably going to go to a decision. I mean, in Vegas, it's like minus 200 to go to a decision. I want to be holding the dog ticket on the guy with the 19-fight win streak against high-level competition in a very close decision. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with Damir Magulov and hope that he gets it done by a close, exciting decision. Very high-level fight. Cannot wait for that one. I'm also on the over 2.5. These guys just, I mean, Damir Magulov rarely ever gets finishes. He has never been finished. Sarukian, if someone's going to get the finish, it's going to be him, but I highly doubt we see one. And then lastly for my singles, a very interesting bet. First time doing one of these. Shout out to our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook for even providing this one. I'm going with Sean Strickland by decision or Jared Cannonier by KO TKO. So if Jared Cannonier knocks him out, I get the win. If Sean Strickland wins by decision, I get the win. It's minus 165 right now. But I mean, I just feel like those are the two.
Is that a first?
Yeah, first time I've ever done something like
this.
Okay. I just feel like those are the two most likely paths to victory here. 6 of Cannonier's, 8 UFC wins by KO. 8 of Strickland's, 12 UFC wins by decision. I just imagine Sean trying to walk him down, using the boxing, outpointing him, outvoluming across the rounds, or Cannonier finds the shot. Like, I feel like those are the two ways that this fight goes.
All right.
And then quickly, parlays, Sergey Morozov, Amir Albazi, Dober Green over 1.5, Saruki and Ismagulov over 1.5. And then last but not least, the Extreme Couture parlay.
Ooh, that's fun.
A little something, a little sprinkle, a little something fun.
Wow,
Manel
6 guys.
Saeed Nurmagomedov, Cheyenne Velismus, Julian Erosa, Amir Albazi, Sean Strickland.
Wow.
Those are the picks.
Plus 1424.
Yeah. Knock on wood. We'll see if that hits. Those are the picks. Final UFC event of the year.
I would love to know. I don't know how we could find this out. I'm sure the stats and info team at ESPN can find. What's the most amount of wins on one card by a specific team? Like, would 6 be the record?
It would have to be up there, right? You would have to think that's up there.
And what's the most amount of wins by a coach on a card? Is it 3? Is it like is Eric Nixick in all those people's corners? Maybe not. I don't know, but that would be wild.
He did tweet. He's the one that like made me notice that he tweeted out.
Oh, really?
All 6 of these guys are going. Big weekend for Extreme Couture to end the year.
6 guys.
Yeah, 6 dudes. One in the main event. One in the third fight. Yeah, I mean, they'll be sprinkled throughout the entire card.
Who do you think wins the main event?
Man, if I had to make a pick, I'd probably say Sean Strickland by decision. Jared just never finds the shot.
Really?
But I don't know. I don't say that confidently. That's why I got the double hitter.
It's weird because going into July and their fights on the same card, right? International Fight Week, they both look pretty bad in those fights. But going into those fights, they both were looking quite good, right? Strickland was on a roll. Cannonier was on a roll. And so I'm not sure how those performances would affect them. I think there's a better chance of the July performance affecting Strickland because he got knocked out and that could change you as a fighter as opposed to Cannonier. But I could also see a world where Cannonier is affected because he just couldn't get going. And does that affect your confidence? Does that make you gunshot? I don't know. It's kind of a fascinating one.
It's just amazing what time does. Going into that fight, Sean Strickland was like a slight favorite over Alex Pereira. Now if they rematched, what would the line be? Like, it's just crazy to think about.
That is crazy. I'm looking, you might know off the top of your head, what time does this card start?
4 o'clock. Beautiful.
4 o'clock, 4 o'clock main card?
No.
Okay.
No. 4 o'clock.
So 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Done by 10-ish.
Done by 10-ish. Beautiful.
No college football. Or does the...
Bowl games start?
They started already?
Yeah, they start on Friday.
Wow. Jeez.
Not that Georgia has to worry. I mean, we'll see at the Peach Bowl on New Year's Eve, college football playoff.
Someone get a phone call? What's going on?
It's Alex's alarm.
What's he worried about?
Going home. It's supposed to.
Wow. Gee, what? 9 to 5?
Yeah, strict.
All right.
He tried snoozing it, but
okay. Well,
Bills game 8:15 this Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, wow, Saturday's shaping up to be a good one.
Under the lights.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because we all remember back in September. We pretty much lost to the weather that night or that day, I should say. It was boiling in Miami, just outside of Miami. Now we get them.
Oh yeah,
mid-December.
Oh yeah,
under the lights in
if
Orchard
I'm not
Park.
mistaken, they needed heaters last game, and it was like 55.
Where were they? They were in freaking LA.
Yeah,
they were in Inglewood, and they needed heaters. Soft.
I mean, we need to get these last 4 wins. Let's go 13-4.
Oh my God,
14-3.
No, 3. Yeah. I feel good about all of them. Feel good about New England, obviously. Feel good about Miami. Feel good about the Bears. The Bengals won.
Bengals. We need to win that because we'll lose the tiebreaker to them.
Oh my God! I'll tell you what would be nice.
Lot to play for.
Who do you not feel good about?
The Bengals won.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not that I don't feel good. I feel like that will be the toughest one on the road. Chiefs lose another one. That would be very nice.
Massive. If Chiefs lose another one and we beat the Bengals,
Feel good.
It's going to be a hard time to not get that 1 seed.
I want that bye.
To have it. You need the bye. You need the home. Getting
the
1 seed is so huge. It's so huge. We have to have it.
Why'd they go away from having 2 buys? I hate that.
So they could get more football in, more money.
I hate that shit.
I don't mind it. I love how much the 1 seed matters now.
Not if you're the 2nd seed. Then it's annoying.
But if you're the 1 seed, it's incredible. You get the golden ticket. You get the bye. You get the home field advantage.
Right. All right.